Where'd we have it?
Over there in the woods, where no one would come and mess it up. It might be a whole secret country, and you and I would be the rulers of it. 10-year-old Jess Aarons lives in small-town Virginia, where the tedious and monotonous country life does little to foster an imaginative mind.
However, Jess is soon befriended by the spirited Leslie Burke, who just moved in next door. Leslie leads Jess into the magical land of Terabithia, and their adventures begin.
Join us as Leslie teaches Jess about friendship,
courage,
and the strength to follow your dreams in the face of hardship in
Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson. There was a crabapple tree at the bend of the creek, where someone long forgotten had hung a rope.
Catch!
Ah! Oh!
Come, let's find a place to build our castle stronghold.
How about right here?
Sure, this will be a good place to build.
Leslie named their secret land
Terabithia. And she loaned Jess all her books about Narnia, so he would know how things went in a magic kingdom.
When Leslie spoke, the words rolling out so regally, you knew she was a proper queen.
This is not an ordinary place. Even the rulers of Terabithia come into it only at times of greatest sorrow or greatest joy. We must strive to keep it sacred. Leslie liked to make up stories about the giants that threatened the peace of Terabithia, but they both knew that the real giant in their lives was
Janice Avery. A few days after they finished the castle, Janice Avery fell in the school bus and yelled,
"Jess tripped me!" She made such a fuss that Miss Prentice, the driver, ordered Jess off the bus, and he had to walk the 3 miles home.
When Jess finally got to Terabithia, he found Leslie huddled in the corner next to the crack below the roof, trying to get enough light to read. What you doing?
Reading. I had to do something. That girl?
It don't matter. I don't mind walking all that much.
It's the principle of the thing, Jess. You have to understand that. You have to stop people like that, otherwise they become tyrants and dictators.
Getting any good ideas?
What?
I thought you was getting some ideas on how to stop Janice Avery.
No, stupid. We're trying to save the whales. They might become extinct.
Save the whales and shoot the people, huh?
Jess Aarons, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey girl, you kill the king of Terabithia and you're in trouble.
Regicide.
What?
Haven't I ever told you the story of Hamlet?
Not yet.
Well, there was once a prince of Denmark named Hamlet.
They headed for Terabithia. It had been more than a month since they'd been there together.
When they got to the bank of the creek, they stopped.
The long, dry bed of the creek was now a roaring 8-foot-wide sea.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to forget today.
Come on, Jess, we can make it.
Oh, hold tight.
Good gosh, Jess. Catch. Arise, King of Terabithia, and let us proceed to our kingdom. We've been away for many years. How do you think the kingdom has fared in our absence?
Where we been?
Conquering the hostile savages on our northern borders. But the lines of communication have been broken, and thus we've had no tidings of our beloved homeland for many a moon.
You think anything bad has happened?
We must have courage, my king. It may indeed be so. Thy sword, sire.
Oh, hey queen, look up behind you.
We have sounded the retreat!
Yay!
Drive them out utterly so they may never return and prey upon our people.
Out you go! Out! Out!
At last, Terabithia is free once more. Jess!
Oh, Mabel!
I called you 3 times already.
Call me for what?
Some lady wants you on the telephone. Sounds kind of like Miss Edmonds. Miss Edmonds, the music teacher, was one of his secrets. He was in love with her.
She was gorgeous. She liked me too.
Oh, Jess? Miserable weather, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I was thinking of driving down to the Smithsonian. Would you like to keep me company? Jess? You still there, Jess?
Oh. Yes.
Would you like to keep me company?
Yes.
Do you need to get permission?
Yes. Just a minute. Mama? The teacher wants me to go to the Smithsonian.
Washington?
Yeah, something for school. I'll be back before too late, okay? It's okay, Miss Edmonds. I can go.
Great. I'll pick you up in 20 minutes. It didn't occur to him until the car passed Millsburg that he might have asked Miss Edmonds if Leslie could come.
When he thought about it, he couldn't suppress that secret pleasure at being alone in that small, cozy car with Miss Edmonds. Just let me off at the road, Miss Edmonds. You might get stuck in the mud.
All right, Jess. Thank you for a beautiful day.
No, ma'am. Thank you. See you next Friday.
See you. He was all the way into the kitchen before he realized something was wrong.
His parents and the little girls were at the kitchen table. Not eating. Not watching TV.
I told you he'd just gone off somewhere.
What?
Leslie's dead. And Mama thought you was dead too.
What?
They found the Burt girl down in the creek this morning.
No. Leslie wouldn't drown. Leslie knows how to swim real good.
That old rope you kids been swinging on broke. They think she must have hit her head on something when she fell.
No.
I'm real sorry, boy.
No! I don't believe you. You're lying. It's a lie. Leslie ain't dead. Did you know you were dying? Were you scared just like me? You were just 10 years old. You'd hardly begun to live. Leslie, I'm such a dumb dodo and you know it. What am I supposed to do? Leslie? Were you scared?
What you doing, Jess?
It's a secret, Maybelle.
Tell me.
When I'm finished, okay?
I swear, I won't tell nobody. Not Billie Jean, not Joyce Ann, not Mama.
I don't know about Joyce Ann. You might want to tell Joyce Ann something.
Tell Joyce Ann something, the secret that's between you and me. Joyce Ann ain't nothing but a baby.
But you wouldn't likely be queen first off. You'd have to train her and stuff.
Queen? Who has to be queen?
Well, I'll explain it when I'm finished, okay? And when he finished, he put flowers in her hair and led her across the bridge. The great bridge to Terabithia.
Which might look to someone with no magic in him, like a few planks across a nearly dry gully.
Shh. Look.
Where?
Can't you see him? All the Terabithians are standing on tiptoe just to see you.
Me?
Shh. Yes. There's a rumor going around that the beautiful girl arriving today might just be the queen they've been waiting for.
It was Leslie who had taken him into Terabithia and turned him into a king. He had thought that was it.
Wasn't king the best you could be? Now it occurred to him that perhaps Terabithia was like a castle where you came to be knighted.
After you stayed for a while and grew strong, you had to move on.
Now it was time for him to move out. She wasn't there, so he had to go for both of them.
It was up to him to pay back to the world, in beauty and caring, what Leslie had loaned him in vision and strength.
As for the terrors ahead,
For he did not fool himself that they were all behind him.
well, just gotta stand up to your fears. Right, Leslie?